Evening, 8:01, June 16th, and just pulling up the laptop and having a quick look at Bitcoin. It seems to be putting in a low, a significant low, as in low, high, higher low here, higher high up here, and higher low today. When was this? Like I said, just opening up the laptop. 7 o'clock. This previous candle. So end of the day. So what is it? 3 p.m. New York time. This is when professionals actually come in and do a lot of business, right? So we could see a nice little push into the close, last hour and a half, right? Maybe have a nice reversal today, get it up into the high 39s, even 40. And I think this pattern, I mean, these moves kind of be indicating what? Somewhere into the mid 40s, low to mid 40s. It's up here. Um, that would be quite remarkable. 50% off these lows, right? Essentially, 39, 29,000, 30,000, 66. I think you would have the Bears capitulate once you pass this kind of level in deep, like past 40 with conviction. I think the Bears will kind of throw in the towel if there are any left, right? I think they've kind of run out of ammunition on the daily. We are above the 18. Bit of a doji today, kind of to be expected. We had a couple of real strong days, right? 1, 2, 3, and so a little pullback. Let's see on an hour, 2 hours. It's kind of like a bull flag, right? Action. If you take this high and kind of draw the price action down here, yeah, could be ready to go to what 5, 6 breakout here, 46,000. 46,000 potential target. And again, this wick-off pattern is giving you a large protection, right? It's going to give you like somewhere into the high 48s, 50 area. That would be good. That'd be great, obviously. And something I just added to the watch list, because I believe the stock markets is taking a little bit of a tumble. BTC versus the Dow Jones futures. And it won't let me show you intraday, but on the daily, which is actually more information, it's basically all this action, testing the 2017 top, right? And if we go back and zoom out on the monthly, this is where things get really interesting, right? Things get really interesting. Auto this. So most guys in crypto don't own stocks. I mean, that's kind of a given. Anti-bank, right? Financial anarchists, right? A little punk action going on in the crypto space, so kind of re-escaped legacy finance. But you may have parents, uncles, friends, family who still have a lot of wealth tied up into the stock market, retirements, savings, or just investments, right? But look how Bitcoin has outperformed. Like this past decade, 9 years, 2012, basically zero, right? I'm sure there was some sort of tick value, but it was so insignificant against a high Dow Jones value. But look at this chart. Isn't this a thing of beauty? And so, little pause here. A little pause here, sure. Not to be too concerned about, but we could see what numbers in the, let's just say it, 10 BTC priced in Dow Jones. What would that be looking like? Maybe Dow Jones at 20, Bitcoin at 200,000. That is certainly a possibility. And my computer is having a little meltdown, but that's okay. Here we go. And look at the momentum. Kind of reset itself, hasn't it? Kind of reset itself. Shall we look at the Dow Jones by itself? I think I'm not too sure what the Fed announced today. I'm sure maybe they were giving some guidance on inflation because the inflation numbers were popping up around not just in United States, but UK, Europe, etc. So they must have mentioned something about inflation and Bitcoin being a scarce digital asset is an inflation hedge, right? So let's have a quick look at the Dow. Could be in the process of forming a doji, some sort of like candle like this. A candle like this would be quite ugly. Um, Again, momentum kind of peaking out, right? Peaking out with some divergence against this high here. And to be honest, post 2018, things started to get weird real weird in the Dow Jones. I mean, the legacy markets. It required a lot of intervention to get this final pump, right? I think in the natural market, this would have been the blow off top and maybe a 2 to 4 year bear market, a resting period. They really never allowed it to happen, but obviously, COVID was a deep, sharp correction. Um, I think long term, this could still make those highs up here, but I think we need a rest and a little tag over the 18, right? So what? The 18-month average currently at 28,493. So, yeah, maybe a summer of discontent is upon us. And maybe the Fed announced kind of a talk of rates being risen in 2 3 years, and maybe some sort of taper talk, which would be taper tantrum time, right? Uh, the banks do not like that. Okay, shall we have a quick look at anything else that catches my eye? Obviously, a down day today. Down day in crypto. That's not too worrying in my eye. Not too worrying. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to make a quick video and call it there. Okay, guys. Cheers.